Hello everyone and welcome back to another Let's Play video. I am Jade and today we're finally going to do it, guys. We are finally going to begin work on our interior. Yes, it has been empty for so long and we are going to get to that shortly. Now, in the last couple of episodes, this monstrosity happened. Now, I'm still not entirely sure what to do. And that is still a mystery to me on why it happened. That is something that we're going to have to come figure out soonish. Now, in between episodes, I have been making my pond that I told you all about. We're growing a little bit of bamboo around here. And our animals are going so well. Chickens keep laying their eggs. And, well, I was going to use the cows for leather. But I was editing some of the videos earlier and rewatching them just to make sure they were still good. Let me grab my horse, actually. Oh, it's so laggy today. I apologize for the lag, guys. My Wi-Fi is not very good. But that's okay. Now, if you remember a few episodes ago, we found, well, in amongst the massive glitched site, it's just around here. Here we go. I'm gonna get off. That my house had actually been duplicated. This lag is generally so bad. But with that also came bookshelves. I don't have a thing on me. I did just go mining right before this episode. So we're just gonna go grab these. Books. I don't have any silver touch at the moment because I've been waiting for level 30 enchants, but this will at least... I believe this will get us to level 30 once I combine it with some wood. Okay, nearly there. Just two more. Yes. As you guys remember, this was quite the find. And honestly, I don't know what happened. Maybe, I don't know, a monster did this out of revenge or respite. We can use this, I guess. Okay. Alright, we're going to go grab my horse that is teetering on the edge of danger. And just drive him over here. Now, the Happy Ghast update just launched, and I'm very tempted to go get myself a Happy Ghast. Because I know some of you were wondering if this was caused by a different version. Like, I switched back to an old version. This was not that. I have no idea what happened, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't lie about that. But genuinely, I don't know what happened. I also built a little bit of a structure around my smelting area. Obviously, it's going to need to be cleaned up a little bit. And just not look quite as cobblestoney as it currently does. But that is probably going to be an off-camera task. Alright, we're going to go to bed quickly. I guess not. Doesn't want us to. Okay. Let us go to sleep now. Yeah. I had to get back home, so I used stalactites and stalagmites. Alright, let's go grab some more wood. I think that should be good. And we are just going to craft up. Just get the last of our bookshelves. Alright, now hopefully this means we get to get level 30 enchantments. Now, I do know that last episode that I tried to go to the fortress and went to try to find the blaze spawner. Now, I did that off camera mainly because it took... When I was recording it, I recorded it as a clip. It took me so long to firstly find the blaze spawner. And then it took me ages to go and kill them all. And truly, it just wasn't the best for any sort of content. So I chose to not include it in this video. If that upsets you guys at all, I apologize, but it was just what worked. Alright, so we're gonna just try to enchant this. Yes, level 30. Efficiency 4. Do I try to do it with my diamond pick? I'm breaking efficiency 2. Let's go for it. Fortune 3. Are you kidding me? That's so good. Whoa, okay. Yeah, that's getting saved. Yeah, I was waiting until I had Fortune 3 enchants to go and get all my gear enchanted. And I think it's time to make some full diamond. Let me go dump up my inventory. This was going to be a very productive one, but I think this is going to be just more a fun episode. I'm trying to make progress. Okay. There's wood. I need deep slate. Okay. We've got a little bit of tough and a little bit... you know what? Let's just do one of these ones. Clean it up with a bundle. Alright. Now, yes, there is the ability to go trade with some villagers if I wanted to. Moment. And chest. But that process takes a long time, and I'm willing to wait. Now, let's try and see if we can get prop 4 or prop 5. Done. Unbreaking 3, not great. And I only have 28 levels in it now, so that's okay. Looks good. I'll put it on once I have a full set. But I think it's time. I think we are ready to go and get all of these done. Alright, my interior is going to be mainly oak wood. Lots of slabs, lots of stairs, and lots of little other bits and trinkets and things that I need to get started on. That's definitely going to be a time-lapse scenario, so we will get started with that. Jokes, guys. It is me again. I have opted to just not do a time lapse. We are instead just going to go through and give it a shot, so I can explain sort of the thought process behind it and what I'm doing. So, first thing we're going to be starting with, I made trapdoors, slabs, and we do need some. We just need a few stairs. I think that should be good. Alright, we're gonna go back up and I will show you what we are doing. Now, the one thing that I really wanted for this space was a bit of a loft. I wanted to come up to about here. I'm gonna have to break this torch. For the sake of this, I'll just add this for now. I'll replace that with the backward stairs. That's gonna have to be brought up a little bit more. I'm still shocked that we got a Fortune 3 pick enchantment so quickly. Alright, okay, so here's what we're doing. We're trying to get rid of all of these. Does this need to be moved a little bit because it's only going to go into the, yeah, it's only going to be 4 wide if I don't move it. So let's bring it back. 1, 1, 2. If we bring it back 1, it should be okay. Then that will be that. And that's the height. Yeah, I think 2 should be okay. Nice. Okay. So we're going to do a bit of a spiral type staircase. Just make it look a little bit nicer. Okay. That's pretty much it. And then once we get to this point, we'll just fill this in with slabs. Okay, alrighty, so I just quickly finished that up. Now we've got this area. Now, I thought about moving this bed up, but I'm gonna just move it for full. Yeah. We're gonna leave this down, and we're gonna bring these all over. So, we're gonna have one bed up here. Just over here. I'll probably get some bookshelves and some decorations and some plants at a later date. Right here is going to be our living space. Now I've got a good idea for some little couches, which we'll be doing in just a sec. Just need to gather some material. Did I set my respawn point? It's nearly dark anyway. Okay, now we set our respawn point. I'm going the slab. Alright, I don't think there's any point in me going up right at this moment. Yeah, so we'll get some stairs and put them under here. Now, what I think I will do is we're going to move this pup. Now, we actually have a name for him that I found after talking to some of my friends and some of the people in my life. We have finally okay, that's just not working for me at the moment. I haven't used really the bundles yet. No. Alright, we're gonna go drop some stuff off. Where's my ore chest? There we go. Need to remember to pick up some lapis. You got plenty of raw gold. You know what, that's gonna go in the smelter, and I think I should demonstrate the smelter for you guys. Tough. Don't know, that's in 2 piles. Alright, let me take some of this raw iron. And this raw gold. And I'll grab my bucket. We have a little hole here. I'll just fill that in later. I don't need an empty bucket. And we just let it drip into the lava. Alright, so now what we do is we just fill these directly into the furnaces. And then we're going to put everything that we need to smelt into here. And just like that, it slowly gets deposited in. It's really easy and really simple. And then it should start coming out here. Yeah, there's our first bit of gold for you guys. I know I'm supposed to be doing the interior, but I'm going to procrastinate because I hate interiors. If you've seen Smallish Beans, his content, he also hates interiors, and I certainly agree with him. Because truly some of the most irritating things to do. Alright guys, I think I'm going to have to end it here. I will probably do a bit more interior off camera. And I was going to try to explain my thought process, but it's just not going to work out today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!